folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. This is the home of the NC State Wolfpack, Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the NC State Wolfpack. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. It's a run to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? The back's got it. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. It sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
NC State now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team.
Touchdown, Wolfpack. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down there. Getting set. Here's second down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Give it to the back again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. They'll run it to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the RPO, hot to the right. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. Offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage. The offense starts with excellent field position.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
NC State has moved into the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No, he didn't get there. They stopped him short of the goal line. What a play by this defense.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
The throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
The Wolfpack line out now, 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, NC State. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw again. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, North Carolina State. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick catch over the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all
makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run it here. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he'll be brought down.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 4th and goal for the team. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? No, he is stopped short. What a stand by this defense.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. He just took that the length of the field in one play. What a nightmare for this defense. 98 yards? Good luck stopping that guy.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's